Whoops. Sorry about that. We should be live. And lads? Alright. I'm not on the camera just yet. I'm getting some... Alright. I won't be able to hear the music. So, someone in chat will have to tell me when music dies. Alright. Why is my camera like that? Motherfucker. Alright, we're doing something new tonight, lads. We are doing something new. I got the mic right here. I got my mic. So, I have chat pulled up. I can see you all. Hopefully you all can see me. Well, I'm looking at myself right now. So, you all can see me. Hello! I'm in the collection room right now. It is also fucking hot in here. I'm gonna shut my door, turn on my AC. And I'm taking the mic with me. So this is a lot of work for something that could go really fucking bad. I don't know if this stream's gonna be funny or it's gonna be complete and utter crap. So we're gonna find out together. We are going to find out together. You all, and me. This could go awfully. And if you ever stop hearing me, you just gotta let me know in chat. Like if my audio dies, probably because I fucked something up. But we're doing the collection. Now some of you may be none the wiser to what the collection is. Well, I'll tell you. Let me get back in front of the monitor. Front of the camera. Alright. So, I'm gonna also pull the stream up. This little tablet here. Because for some reason, this tablet is not showing me chat. Pissing me off. So, I cannot see chat on this tablet. That's annoying. Whatever. Okay. So, if you are none the wiser, or you're probably just finding me through the music I've done recently, and for all those who did, thank you. I actually do want to say, I am very, and I mean very fucking happy with how One Hell of a Reference did. Like, it did so much better than expectation. I obviously knew some of the songs weren't going to do well, but it legit went beyond expectation on certain things. I'm moving fucking hangers. I don't like hangers. Go away. Go away. This is the perks of doing it live. You get to see me do this shit. So we obviously have two sections we're gonna start with. We got the dresser, and then the shelf. The shelves, I should say. And the dresser contains books, games, other various knickknacks, some vinyls, even cassettes, damn it. And then eventually we're going to move on to... I'm not going to really try to pull stuff out of the dressers. I will just briefly mention some of the stuff I have in them, because I did write a whole fucking script on this video, that I ended up saying, I don't like how I'm doing this. So, we're going to go over it. Hopefully my mic is still picking me up. I need to be able to kind of hear it, though. Hello? Alright, cool. So I got me here. I'm gonna turn me back down on my end. Alright. So, we're gonna go over stuff in the collection. This is probably going to be a fucking boring stream for some people. But this is because I don't want to make this just a fucking video. I want to be able to interact with you guys and basically just say, this is fucking awesome. Like, the stuff I have. Like, you could basically see the amount of shit I got. But you're not really seeing it. Like, it is so much weirder in person. Like, to just sit in this fucking room. Because you could probably see some stuff up there. You could probably see the fucking games. Like, this is all basically just 360 games and a couple of PlayStation games. Like, Jesus, I own a lot of shit. And you can't even see, like, you could see the bit of one of the stacks of DVDs. That's just one of 10. And it is absolutely crazy, the fact that I have some of this stuff. Because I know damn well that if someone's seen this collection, someone out there is going to be like, you son of a bitch. There's gonna be a lot of stuff I'm gonna go over. Some stuff I actually just picked up today before this stream. And it's super fucking hilarious. I'm gonna show off something that someone got for me recently. Well, not really got, but I basically bought it off them. And I actually did take it out of the box. So, K9, don't kill me. I'm also going to add fucking. So there's not just a bunch of dead air. And I know this is a little annoying for some people, but shut up, 20. I know I'm gonna be back over here. So I'm gonna actually try to put it back in the box real quick. Because I think it's cooler in the box. But I have it out of box for me. So. But they bought me a protector for it. So that's the even stranger thing. This item, it's a Funko Pop. I'm not going to tell you what just yet. Because you're going to see it. And then I'll go over some stuff. Because this wasn't going to be a video anyways. The construction. Not the construction. The collection was going to end up being a video. But I didn't like how I was going about it. And then I got the idea, why not do a stream? So, alright. First thing was showing off. possibly it's one of the most recent. Okay. Got the mic. Moving back into the frame. Close for call. Okay. So, first things first. They bought me K9 and his girlfriend. Well, K9 sold this to me. It is a fucking... It's a fucking Funko Pop of Ramona Flowers from fucking Scott Pilgrim Takes Off. That's just too cool. I don't like Funkos too much, but if it's for specific characters or specific movies or something, if it's specific things, I'm fine with it because it was just too cool and they sold it to me for like 20 bucks. I had 20 bucks in my wallet. I gave it to them. Don't worry, I'm financially stable. And I am like because I finally get to say this. I introduced those two. I introduced K9 and his girlfriend to fucking Scott Pilgrim. I am still extremely proud about that. And I am like a huge Scott Pilgrim fan. It is by far one of my favorite movies. Like, I watched Scott Pilgrim versus the World, the movie, which I actually have, and I can grab it. But, like, not even kidding. This fucking movie is by far one of the best movies I have ever seen, and it is really close to being like my top 3. This is, I think, actually, no. This is in the top 3. Scott Pilgrim versus the World is in my top 3 favorite movies. I think my other, like some of the other ones. Okay. I'll go over it. Go over the rest of the shells in a minute. Go over the rest of that stuff in a minute. But I'm also going to try to get a shot of... I'll get you a shot later of what I'm working with for scale. But they got me a Ramona Flowers figure, and I think, if I'm not mistaken, they're going back to get a Scott Pilgrim one. And it's like, okay, now you're just being an ass. I'm so used to just sitting at the desk and doing this shit, so it is a bit weird for me. We're gonna go over some of the shells real quick. A Ramona Flowers figure aside, that is super cool, and it is an amazing thing that they got me. And I'll talk about some other things they got for me, because they actually did get me a Christmas gift last year. Like, 2024, they got me a Christmas gift. Let's just go over some of the loose stuff that you can kind of see right now. And I'll try to get it as close to the camera as possible, so that you guys can clearly see it all. Because I know that would be very annoying if I'm talking about something, and you can't fucking see it. So, first things first, let's go over this little fucker. Let's go over this little bastard. You probably don't, if you don't know, in 2023 or so, I think 2022, Nintendo released a Game & Watch. I'm gonna get this up as close to the camera as possible where I'm not falling out of the chair. You could see the stream, funnily enough. But this is a new Game & Watch that I got from a local store in my area. From I think a game exchange in my area. This thing costed me $30. And it came with a little stand. Like, I'll try to show the little cardboard stand it came with. Real quick. This is its little cardboard stand, and it also has the charger in it. I don't use the charger cord because I have a longer cable, and I don't need another USB-C cable. But I find myself toying with that little thing a lot, honestly. It's super fucking cool, and it was well worth the $30 I paid for it, because I think at retail, I think it was like 50. It was, and if you notice me talking a lot with my hands, that's because I do that a lot. On the streams, you probably don't see it as much, but now that we're not at the desk, it makes it much more obvious that I do that. Okay, you know what? I'll talk about this. We'll talk about this little fucker. This here is a Panasonic RN402. I'm gonna get that up close to the camera. So it's a little mini cassette recorder. This does work, by the way. I use it to kind of as like a audio journal, kinda, to kind of just say my thoughts out loud. Because I have a number of tapes with it as well. Like, I got 3 of them, I think. 2 of them are by 3 of them are by Panasonic. I got a Maxell tape and a Sony. Got a Sony tape in here for some reason. And then this AT&T tape, which I think is the funniest one. Like, look at that. Let me get up closer. Like, it is an AT&T tape. That is funny. It's obviously for a home answering machine. But it's super cool to have, and I'm going to have to grab another chair in a minute. Because if I want to get up there, I'm going to need something that isn't a lawn chair. Or like a camping chair. Next, you know what? I'll talk about this real quick. I'm going to take out the stylus, though. So I don't lose. Then we'll get to some of the other stuff on here. Because I have a couple of things I want to talk about over here. So next up is my 3DS. This is my 3DS XL that was given to me by a friend before I moved out of Indiana. So this was given to me by them. I know they tuned into the stream once, into the streams a couple of times. I don't know if they are, but I need to give them my Discord. So, if you're watching this, you know who you are. Like, Jesus, now my nose is itching. But this thing actually does still get some use. It actually still works. And I'm actually working on getting a part for it because it's broken. Part of it is damaged. So I'm working on trying to get another part. I actually have the stuff to fix it. I just need to. I'm gonna move. I'll show this off real quick. This is just something my dad gave me. Like, it's a little fucking Stitch figure from, I think this is from Disney World. That, or it's just some toy you would get in a fucking cereal box. I don't fucking know. I got a Blastoise over here. I don't know why. I'm not even, like, the biggest Pokemon guy. I like Pokemon, but not that much. Like, in general. I'm not that big on Pokemon. I'll play the games, but I'm not big into the trading card game. Because I had a bunch of cards. I sold them because I wanted money. Because I'm greedy, I guess. Okay, you know what? We'll talk about these. So, I have a shit ton of comics. Not really. It's mainly a small stack, but I'll go over them each individually. I gotta set the mic down. So, first things first, we'll go over some of the stuff that I got recently. Well, we'll just go from start to the end, and then I'll tell you like how I got some of these. Because some of these are super cool. First things first is the SpongeBob comic. I don't know why I got this. Like, this is just given to me. K9 gave this to me. That or I paid for this. I can't remember which. Turn it up just so. Okay, next up is a more recent comic series that I've been collecting. So, we have the first 3 issues of Alien Paradiso. Let me try to get as close to the camera as possible. I paid for these, by the way. Like, these are new issues of a comic. Yeah, I got the first issue. This is the collector's version. Let me move those comics out of the way. I got the second issue. This is the second issue. This is a collector's version, apparently. Yeah, it even says variant edition. I paid $3 for it. And then this is one that I got like a couple days ago. This is the third issue. I haven't read the comic yet. I haven't read any of these fucking comics. I've read like the SpongeBob one and maybe Blood. Okay. Next up is a series of them. So I'm gonna set that down. I'm gonna set the rest of them down. We have all 8 issues of Goddess. I don't know why I got this, but like you can see them all. Like I'll go through them. Like issue 1, issue 2. Yeah, that was 2. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. These are, it's just a series, and I found them all at the same store. I think I found them all at Half Price Books in my area. And I think I paid no more than like $8. Because comics there are fucking cheap as shit. Okay. Okay, I have 2 more of a series, then I got 2. Okay, I got a lot more. I got like 4 more. Wait, no. 6 more. Okay, we got 6 more of the comics. Then I'll go over some of the other stuff that's below the comics because I think that's cooler. I'm gonna rush through these. So, first up, we got the first issue of the comic Breed. I've never heard of this comic, but I thought it was funny. We got the second issue of it. I don't know how long this comic goes on for, but I would like to collect it. That looks funny. Next up is Blood. This is called Blood. And even on the back, the art style reminded me of the Utopia experiments from the British series Utopia. Because even this, like just this artwork is super fucking impressive. It's super gothic too. I like the more fucked up nature of it. What even is this? This is called Shadow Slayer. I gotta cover part of this. I gotta cover part of it because it just shows her tits, and I can't show that on YouTube. This is called Shadow Slayer. This is the first issue of it. Or, no, not Shadow Slayer. It's Shadow Slasher. And then next up, we got a Simpsons comic. This was given to me by K9. So, it's in my collection now. And on the back is a Futurama reference. It's just an ad for Futurama. That's super sick. I like that. Okay. That's all the comics. For now. Next up is a book. We got some books up here too. Because I want to show these off. I gotta set the comics down. This is one that I got from Amazon. I can pick up back the mic now. I cannot speak. Okay. This is called Frozen Hell by John W. Campbell. This is the book that inspired The Thing. And I haven't read it yet, but I'm going to. Like, this is on the the thing that I need to read, basically. It's not long. It's only like 138 pages. 100, maybe 150 at most. Then I got something because I thought it was super cool. This is Keanu Reeves' book called The Book of Elsewhere. It's written by him and China Miéville, or Meville. Myville? I don't know. I don't know this guy's fucking name. That's super cool. I love that I own this book. Because it's fucking by fucking Keanu Reeves. That's awesome. Like, seriously. That's just cool. I gotta put the comics back at, like, somewhat decently. Because they're... Sorry, OCD. Okay. I think we'll go over the games now. Because I want to wait for the rest of it. That or we'll get the vinyls out of the way. I think we'll get the vinyls. Let's get the vinyls out. I'm gonna move all the shit that's on top of the vinyls there. I got a lot of shit, people. I forgot that I put a bunch of stickers on this fucking thing. Like, I want to Killer Clowns from Outer Space. Killer Clowns, a sticker I got from a record shop, Danny Phantom. That's funny. Why do I own so much shit? That's my question. You know what? Let's get these tapes out of the way. Because there's like 2 of them. I don't feel like going over the fucking rest of them because the rest of them are fucking boring. Well, except maybe one. What the hell is it? Come here, alcoholism bucket. Now, this here, you're now being introduced to a new character. This is the alcoholism bucket. This is just a bucket someone gave me, and it's just for fucking, like, Bud Light. I don't know why they gave it to me. Why was I given this? Let's see. Ah, here it is. Yeah. Fire. So, I'm gonna go over these 3 tapes. I got a lot more. I got like 8. I got like 8 different fucking tapes. And then some of them are fucking boring. I also just found the elf ears. I have elf ears for some reason. Why? I think it's funny, and I'm going to wear them for the rest of it. All right. I'm gonna wear elf ears for the rest of the stream. If I could get my ears to fucking cooperate. I have elf ears now. I am now a cosplayer. I am now cosplaying as me from Middle Earth. Here, I'm gonna try to get these in camera. Like, I actually just put these on. Like, they're on my head. Like, I have elf ears. So, I'm not wearing these for the rest of the stream. Those things are really funny, but they're very uncomfortable. So, we'll go over the tapes real quick. I'm going to show off the first one. I think this is the coolest one, and I think this is the most I paid for one. It's the soundtrack to the movie Risky Business. I'm gonna try to angle it in a way. There we go. Yeah. It's the soundtrack that I paid like $10 for this. The other one of them I paid like nothing for. I paid like $2. Next up is my favorite comedy album. It's Richard Pryor Live on the Sunset Strip. Like, this is by far his funniest fucking album. This is by far my favorite of his albums, of his, like, stage shows. And we do have one more comedy album in here, I think. Yeah, we do. It's right above that. Okay. Next up is Craps by Richard Pryor. This is another one of his comedy stand-up albums. And it is super funny. One of my favorite bits in it is the black preacher's bit where it's like, I met God in 1929 outside a little hotel in Baltimore. He said, "Psst." I said, "What?" And his voice got so holy. And he said, "Give me some of that sandwich." And like, it was like, God, get your own fucking sandwich. Get your own goddamn sandwich. It's way funnier the way he told it, because I butchered it, and I know I did, because I know that is not the bit. But it is way funnier. It is it's probably my second favorite album from him, because he is a funny motherfucker. Richard Pryor was a really funny comedian, and he is still by far goddamn hilarious. Okay, I got one more thing. I got a couple of more things that I want to talk about, then we'll move on to the vinyls. It's a Tiger electronic handheld. It's Sonic. It's fucking Sonic. That's just cool. This thing does work. Maybe I can turn it on. Like, here. I don't think it's picking up on the mic. It does work. But this is a more modern one. It came out in like 2020. 2022. Alright, now we're on to the vinyls and whatever the fuck this thing is. You can't see it on the camera just yet. But I gotta show the vinyls first. Oh, man. Oh, boy, oh, boy. Can you tell I'm a Scott Pilgrim fan? Like, this was a selfish buy. I gotta admit. I paid, like, fucking $30 for this. And it is by far one of the coolest vinyls I own. This was not the one that they got for me as a gift. That one's actually coming up next, because I keep this one on top. Like, here, I'm going to show you why this is so fucking cool. Like, look at that! There we go. Like, it's so fucking cool! This fucking lucky find at a local store. $30, by the way. Next up is the one they actually got from me as a gift. Is the one K9 got from me as a gift. I am a huge fan of this fucking movie. And it's the soundtrack to fucking Pulp Fiction, guys. Like, seriously. It's so fucking cool. I don't remember. I think he paid like $20 for this. It's super fucking cool. And I gotta go back over real quick. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go check on the music. Because I don't know if the music is still playing. No, all the music is dead. The music is gone. Hang on, guys. I got this. At this point, I'm just gonna put, like, entire playlists into this fucking thing. Let's see. Sure, we'll do hook, line, and sinker. I'm also gonna just link this fucking playlist I use. Because this is my personal playlist that I made. Let's see, come on. Gotta be something, right? I don't know how YouTube reacted to me using Minecraft music, though. Because Warner Brothers has apparently been claiming fucking Minecraft music. I don't know why. That's so fucking dumb. No one's gonna see that fucking god-awful Minecraft movie. Let's see. I'll just pull up video game OSTs. Here we go. I think that, so this is a huge playlist then. That's good. I'll link this playlist as well. What is Ruby Slippers Mirage? I'll see how Nintendo likes it if I use Smash Bros. Alright, cool. We have music again. So, I'm using a playlist just called the Best Video Game OSTs. Now, I'll probably link the one I use as well. Let's move on to the next vinyl. It's Cool World. I've never seen the movie, but this soundtrack is actually kind of fucking cool. Like, it's actually, like, pretty good music. It's got David Bowie on it. It's got David Bowie, Ministry, Moby, My Life with the Thrill Kill Cult, The Juice, Brian Eno, Tom Bailey, The Cult, Mindless, Electronic, Thompson Twins, I don't know. I don't know, like, half of those fucking bands. The next one is fucking Flash Gordon. I don't know why I bought this, but this is such, like, a badass album. Like, it's done by Queen. Like, this is an album by fucking Queen. Queen did the soundtrack to this fucking movie. And it is insane. If you can find it online, listen to it. It is absolutely fucking, like, incredible. Oh. Warner Brothers, sue me. Warner Brothers, you're gonna hate me. I got, like, the Minecraft Volume Alpha. This is the original sound. This is some of the music from the original game. Like, back when I played it a lot. Like, when I played it as a kid. And on the 360. This was the music I hear. And it is super fucking cool. I'm gonna show you the disc. for this one. Like, this one is so fucking cool. Let me show you this. Look at this! Don't worry if people are worried about me handling it like this. It's fine. This is a more modern pressing. It's fucking green! That's so fucking cool! Like, I've never seen a vinyl like this. It's by far the coolest. I think it was the most expensive. No, wait, I think I paid like $30 for it. I think Scott Pilgrim was the expensive one, because I think that one I actually paid like $35. And as you can see, I am struggling. Come on. There we go. Bam. Back into the safety of your tomb. So next up is another album. This is another comedy one. It's fucking Cheech and Chong. Like, I paid $4 for this. It is so fucking cool. It works too, and it's so weird how you get it out. So, you can probably see already that you think this is like, oh, I'm holding the album the wrong way. No. Like, I don't know if I could even show this at the camera. Oh, there we go. From the way I'm holding it, it looks weird. But I'll try a better way. There. So you can see it. It flips out like a fucking notepad. That's so weird to me. I'm so used to it folding outwards or just being like a sleeve, basically. Alright, cool. We're going over the last two things. These are not vinyls. Alright. You might be a little confused. This is a Laserdisc. Yes, this is a movie. This is the 97 flick. This is a movie. It's the movie FX, directed by Robert Mandel. It's a thriller, apparently. I haven't seen it. I'm going to show you the disc. I'm going to have to try to be very careful with it. Because I don't know if I should touch the center. I don't know if I should touch the actual disc. So you can already see it. Look at this thing. Yeah, it's so reflective. That light is bouncing off it. The light up there is bouncing off it. But this is a Laserdisc. I'm gonna put this back in the sleeve. I don't have a Laserdisc player. I do have a VCR though. Hate doing that. I haven't seen the movie, and I don't think I will just yet. I think it's on the watch list of like 700. I think I've combed through maybe 30 of those movies. Alright, we're on to the last thing of this area, then we're going to move on to the games. This is the Entity. This is a CED. I paid literally like $1. And I showed this off to K9, and he was like, the fuck is this fucking thing? Just what I have right here. is the disc. I'm holding the disc. Like, if you want a great video going over this stuff, literally, just go watch Tecmo. Literally, just go watch him. Like, go watch Tecmo because he can explain this stuff much better than my dumbass. Is it just me? Where's the camera off? Here we go. There we go. Okay. So I'm going to put the vinyls back. And funnily enough, while I'm editing videos, I'm listening to vinyls. I don't listen to Spotify unless I'm driving. But I listen to vinyls more. Because vinyls are so fucking cool. But they are expensive. Jesus Christ, do I need to pull up examples? Alright. Moving on to the games. Moving all this shit out of the way so I don't have to fuck with it. Alright. I got a lot to work with here, people. Oh, Jesus, I hate picking up this stack. Alright. Cool. Oh, wait, I forgot one thing. I forgot something. Alright. Before we do the games, I got these. It's Scott Pilgrim. It's all the Scott Pilgrim books. If you didn't think I was a fucking fan, does that help you? Because I am. Like, I love this fucking franchise. I love the movie. I love the game. I love the books. The books are super fucking cool. I'm gonna put them back gently. Because... Okay, cool. They are now back on the safety of their fucking safe of the dresser. So I'm gonna go through 3 games last, but I'm gonna go over some other games first. I'm gonna save those for the... Let's just tackle the PS3 games first, because these are super fucking simple, and I can just show them off real quick, one by one. Because there's like 3 of them. First up, we got Uncharted 1. I have the games digitally on my PS4. I have the Nathan Drake collection on PS4, but I thought it was super cool to try to own them physically in case I ever do get a PS3. Next up is Uncharted 2. I think this is by far my favorite of the series. Because I played through and beat Uncharted 1, 2, 3, and 4. Alright, next up is Uncharted 3. And then we'll move on to the PS4 games, because there's like 5 of them. Let's just get some of the nosebleeds out of the way real quick. Well, not nosebleeds. Whatever you want to call them. Fucking, next up is Uncharted 4. Like, I own all 4 of the mainline Uncharted games. And I think I'll go over them real quick. Obviously, my favorite, I think, is 2. 2 is probably the best. Four is up there. I think 4 was really fun. I think 4 is around maybe 2. Second place. Good second place. Because it has the winch. The winch is the best element in gaming history. Next up, I would probably say, is Uncharted 1. Uncharted 1 has some great elements. It just hasn't... Some of the controls just have not aged the best. And then finally, I think Uncharted 3. Like, the writing in that game is good, but it just feels like it was rushed out. And from doing research for a video, it was. It still took like maybe 2 years to come out, but they just reused a lot of stuff. The story is great. The story is super fun to play through. It's just the rest of the game just does not. The guns don't feel that fun like the previous game. Okay. Enough talking about Uncharted. We got like 4 other fucking PS4 games. And I think one of them is the coolest. Next up is God of War. I got this because I never played a God of War game. So, I wanted to get that because I was like, okay, maybe I'll like God of War. I played it for a couple of hours. I did enjoy it. But I think I just put it off to the side. Okay. I'm gonna go over the next couple of PS4 games real quick. God damn you, God of War. Okay. I'm saving that one. Next up, we got Elden Ring. So, this is my second Souls game. Well, not second. Second one I'm trying to beat. I'm having a ton of fun with it. I have played it before. I played it on PC, but I kept dropping the game. And I just kept putting it off to the side, saying, I'll come back to it. And then I ended up deleting it like 3 months later. So, honestly, I didn't really... On PS, I think it's because I had too many options on PC. So, I think having it on a console is just doing a number of things for me. It means I actually do want to try to beat a lot of the games I play now. And I'm also being more picky about the games I play. Next up, we got Bloodborne. I own this game physically and digitally. I wanted the physical copy because I think that's funny. Okay. So I'm removing the sleeve from this next game. Because I don't like the sleeve and I think it looks cheap. Next up, we got Persona 5. It's a steelbook. I got this for 15 bucks. Someone sold this. Like, yeah. Some dumbass sold this. Whoever sold this Persona 5 steelbook in my area, I'm not saying where I live. You're a fucking moron. Okay? You're a fucking idiot. Alright, let's move on. We're moving on to Xbox and Xbox 360 games. So we'll go over the one little outlier, I guess. GTA San Andreas. I own this game. And I love it. I love this game. Peak gaming history. It is literally gaming history. Big Smoke should have won like 80 Oscars. Okay. Now we're getting to the fun stuff. We got like 3 original Xbox games. We got True Crime, Streets of LA. And I love on the back of the box, it just says, like, as one of the selling points for this game. Like, imagine you were in a GameStop and you looked on the back of the box and it said, unlock and play as Snoop Dogg. I would have picked this game up instantly. That's funny. I haven't played it. I have tested it, but I just haven't played it. I'm gonna turn up. Okay, so we got music playing too. I don't know how YouTube is liking this, but it seems like the stream is fine. Because I have it on in the background, and it's video game music, so YouTube, you can't really sue me. I'm not playing like fucking Drake. Okay, next up is Spider-Man 1 for the Xbox. Like, this is just so cool. I paid $7. It's in the Platinum Hits case, which I'm personally fine with because it works on the fucking 360 and I don't have to buy an original Xbox. Next up, we got another peak game. It's Spider-Man 2. Like, Pizza Time. Pizza Time Mission is best game ever. Alright, next up we got... I wanted to keep these 3 together. It's Spider-Man 3 for the 360. Super fucking cool. This is such a fun game, but it's also terrible. So we're moving on. We're moving on to the next game. Some of these I'm just going to show you the fucking discs. Because I'm not showing you some of the stores. Because some of them actually do have, like, information written on them. And I'm not showing you that. Fuck you. Next up is a game called Dark Sector. I have tested all of these games, by the way. All of these games do work, except one. And we'll get to that one when we get there. Be fucking patient. I haven't played Dark Sector, but the fucking cover art kind of caught my eye. I thought it looked cool. Because I'm one of those people that buy games, like buy physical games, or movies, ooh, the cover looks funny. Alright. Next up, we got fucking Brutal Legend, boys. I'm trying to make sure you guys can see the discs. Let me get closer. Let me actually just stand up and show you. Brutal Legend. Hell yeah. I think that game is actually legitimately fucking fun. I beat it twice now. I beat it when it was on... Because it's on Game Pass. If you haven't played it, you can. Because you could just play it through Game Pass. It's super simple. Just install it to your fucking console. And I beat it through there. And then I beat the game again on PC because I bought it on PC to do a video. That I'm still working on, by the way. But it was super fucking cool to find a physical fucking copy so that I could just eventually... I'm gonna print out the actual box art for it because I don't like the, game... like, the cheap GameStop fucking type covers that this store gave me. Alright, next up we got fucking Tales of Vesperia. I have played this game a bit. I played the more, I guess, remaster. I don't know. I played the game a bit. I put maybe an hour into it on PC. And then I deleted that version because I didn't own the game. I am not advocating for piracy. Next up is absolute peak nostalgia. This was given to me. Well, technically, the case was given to me. The disc wasn't. It's fucking Minecraft, boys. All 360 kids rise up. I own Minecraft for 360 with the goddamn cover art, and the disc isn't absolutely fucking thrashed. Because that's my copy from when I was a kid. The disc is my copy from when I was a kid. Next up, we got two games. It's a series of games, I guess. I'm gonna get up and show you. It's Kane and Lynch, Dead Men. So that's super cool. I could have showed you that one. All of the games basically work. And then we got Pyrocynical. A Pyrocynical reference here. It's fucking Kane and Lynch 2. I own this game I own these games physically. I own both of them digitally on PC. Because that's where I'm going to play them. Or if I ever decide to maybe do a video on them. That, or I'm going to bring over... I'm going to set up a way so I can record console games just through the Ripsaw. And then I'll just drag K9's ass over here. And we play Kane and Lynch. I'm guessing you're probably watching the stream right now, man. And if you are, hi, hope your day's going well. We're moving on to the next game. It's Lost. I've never watched Lost, by the way. I've never seen a single episode of Lost. Like, I'm going over it. I like the game. The game is actually kind of fun. It's just, I have like 800 other fucking 360 games I need to kind of work through. Oh, right! I have that! Okay, I gotta go over that in a second. Next up is Mortal Kombat versus the DC Universe. This is pre-Injustice, I think. I need to, hook up the light on it. I'm using a tripod from Devil, by the way. Devil gave me a tripod to use for this. So, if the camera looks fine, that's because That's because I actually set it up and I'm not a complete, utter idiot. Next up is CSI. Not Fatal Conspiracy, like the case says, because it's a different game. The game I actually have here trying to show it. This is apparently by Telltale. Here we go. Well, Ubisoft published it. So, this is CSI Hard Evidence. The store I bought it from gave me the wrong game. It's still a CSI game, but it wasn't the one I paid for. I know someone out there is going to be like, why the fuck are you complaining then? I'm not, because I technically got what I paid for. I paid for a CSI game, it just wasn't the one the case said. Next up is another game from my childhood. Shut up. Next is Transformers Rise of the Dark Spark. Shut up. I played a lot of weird games as a kid, okay? Damn it. It has been absolute fucking years since I played that. And it's the only disc that doesn't work. Because I had them buff it for me, and it worked worse. It didn't work after that. So, I know someone out there is probably saying, oh, why don't you go return it then and get your money back? It's honestly not that big of an issue to me. The only time I've taken games back is if I can't get the disc to work at all. This works somewhat. It'll work like 25% of the time. It'll get me to the main menu, but then the game will just refuse to load. So, I'm just going to order another disc for it online. I'll just order it off eBay. Next up, I did a video on this game. It's fucking Stranglehold, lads. Like, there you go. It's Stranglehold. I own Stranglehold physically. I absolutely love that game. It's super fun. When we get to the shelf, I'm gonna be switching out the chair I'm using. Because that, or I'll just start, I'll need I need to get a step ladder in here. Because the stats on the shelf reach the fucking ceiling. Yeah, I'll show you in a minute. Because we got like some more 360 games to go over, then we're done with the dresser. Because I don't feel like trying to dig out all the goddamn books that I was going to show off in the video. Next up is GoldenEye 00 Reloaded. It's pretty fun. I actually do see myself kind of trying to beat it. Because it's made by, I think it's made by fucking Treyarch, right? No, it's Eurocom. Okay. That one's super fun, though. It's like a fun first-person shooter. It's not GoldenEye. Well, kinda. Anyways. Next up is Saints Row 3. I own that game since I was maybe 15. It has been absolutely... It is by far one of my favorite games to just get in and fuck around in. Next up, we got another game I'm going to show you the disc for because I think the disc looks cooler than the GameStop-esque case. And then I got one... I'm going to have people cheering in chat now for the next game. It's Ghostbusters. Like, absolutely, Ghostbusters, the video game for the 360. It's super cool. It's super fun. And it's better than the modern remaster. Because the modern remaster did a fucking dumbass decision and took out the fucking multiplayer mode. Alright. Get ready to start cheering, boys. We got Dark Souls! Hell yeah! Dark Souls! Fuck yeah! It was originally my copy. I lent it to K9. He got me a better copy. So, thanks, man! Next up, we got Condemned, Criminal Origins. K9 gave this to me because I gave him Minecraft, and he said, alright, fair is fair, you give me a game, I'll give you a game. He had like a small selection of games. I picked Condemned out of all of them because I like Condemned. And it's also just super cool to own that game physically. Next up is Condemned 2 Bloodshot. I wanted to do videos on the Condemned games anyways. I tried getting Condemned 2 to work on an emulator. It never did. And so I just gave up. Because Condemned 2 is not on PC. It's not. Like, the first game is, but the second game isn't. I don't know why. That's so stupid. Next up. You know what? Fuck it. I'll show it. It's Remember Me. I played, like, maybe 2 hours worth of this game. And I don't know what to say. It has like Arkham-esque combat. And it was weird. That's all I have to say about it. Next up is Mindjack. This game might not remain in the collection because I'm probably going to sell it. But this is a very interesting game where you are basically a formless entity. And you can just control someone's mind. Anyone's fucking mind. I don't know. Mindjack. Next up is a game that I fucking hate that I own. But I think it's funny to just treat it as a prop. It's Men in Black, Alien Crisis. This came out at the time of Men in Black 3. And this game is fucking terrible. And someone is going to probably ask, then why don't you sell it? You say you were going to sell Mindjack. Why? It's funny. And 2, the only reason I'm selling Mindjack is I don't see myself playing it. Men in Black, I'll come back to it if I want to do a stream. I want to do a stream on Men in Black anyways. And now, oh boy, we get to my Kinect game. It's fucking Steel Battalion, lads. I want to do a stream on this game where I'm going to have to, like, set the camera up in a way to where the Kinect can accurately read me. Because, funnily enough, K9 gave me 2 Kinect sensors. Why did you give me 2 of those, you bastard? You're a dick for that one. He's watching this. He's probably watching this stream like now. Well, fuck you too, asshole. Last time I give you shit. I'm gonna organize these. Pissing me off. Oh. Why is this not going down? There we go. Oh, wait. I still got 3 games. What am I doing? Next up, I got Portal 2. I found this at a flea market. It's super fucking awesome to own this physically. Next up. Not too much shit. Just a sec. Next up, we got... I'll show it off real quick. Fucking Call of Duty World at War. This is such a fun fucking game. And it's probably peak Call of Duty. But I have been playing a lot of Black Ops 6 recently. Where is Condemned 2? There it is. I have been playing Black Ops 6 with just in my free time. And it's super fucking fun. And last game. For real this time. It's Chronicles of Riddick, Assault on Dark Athena. This game is super fucking awesome, and I want to try to beat it. But I suck. So, that's my only issue. Okay. I'm almost done. Don't worry. Okay. Gotta set the mic down real quick. Um, Someone might click off. I'm gonna guess people are gonna click off while I'm doing it. Where is it? What is that? Uh, okay, Bloodborne, Elden Ring. There we go. Okay. Everything should back to where it should be. Except, like, the few things that I kept moving. Because I'm a bitch. Um, Now we're moving on. Put that back later. Um, yeah. That and that. Okay. We're done. We got that part. Okay. So I said I was going to show you what the inside of this room looks like because you're basically just seeing it from the door. So I'm going to grab the camera real quick. Got it. Okay. Whoa, we're going handheld. We're going handheld, lads. So, welcome to the collection. This is the entirety of the room. I got a lot of shit. Like, not even lying. Oh. Back on the tripod. Is that good? Do I need to lower it any? Maybe. Okay, now that's perfect. So now I gotta show off. I gotta stand back up again. I'm gonna raise the tripod up quick because it'll make my life like 10 times easier. You're accurately able to see. Okay, can am I? I'm not perfectly in frame. Life of me, trying to do something funny, and now the camera is crooked. God damn it! Hey, work with me. Oh, you Okay. Okay. We should be good. Because now I just have to lower it and I should be perfectly centered. So now, time to talk about funny. Uh, funny as in Garfield. Garfield caught in the act for the Sega Genesis. I don't own a Genesis. So I think it's funny that I own a Genesis game, but I don't own a Genesis. So, yay. I'm hilarious. Did people message me? No. I got a notification from Uber Eats. Okay. I'm going to have to be very careful with how I move some of these stacks because, dear God, one wrong move and they all fall. Okay. Let's go. Oh, wait. I'm going to show this off. K9 gave this to me. Homer. It's Homer. It's Homer Simpson going, woohoo. Woo! Woo! There we go. But I love that I have just a little Homer Simpson. Like, if you look at his eyes, the light is not helping. I hate this light. Next up, we got another funny. We got funny. Funny, funny, funny. And it's fucking E.T. I own E.T. for the Atari 2600. I also own E.T. the movie on DVD. Next up, I don't know why I have this. I thought it was funny. It's fucking MC Hammer's Let's Get This Party. Let's get it started. I don't know why. Like, I own an MC Hammer album. I don't like MC Hammer. So, someone explain to me why. Okay, can I set the mic up there with it? Okay. Alright, cool. Oh, God damn it. Now we're gonna have to try to reach up there and grab all the VHSs. Okay, I got three of them. I got three of them. I also got this little fucking beanie. Little fucking beanie baby for some reason. Cat. It's a cat. That cat is now dead. Okay. So we're going to go over the first three VHSs I own. I'm going to save the big box ones for later. So once I'm done with the rest of them. So first up is one I borrowed off K9. Or I think... Do you want this back, man? Because you said this movie sucked. It's Bridget Fonda in Point of No Return. I don't know if you ever want this back. If you do, just let me know. got my, you know how to contact me. It's not hard to get in touch with me. Okay, next up is The Legend of the Lone Ranger from 1981. I don't know why I own this. I thought it was funny. All right. Next up is one of the coolest ones, honestly. It's When Worlds Collide from the 50s. I think 51. Oh no, I'm spoiling surprises. It, it it doesn't open normally. It opens like this. It's like a book. I haven't watched this movie yet. It's on the watch list though. And then there's some other ones that he gave me or allowed me to have. Most of them are fucking rental stores. Yeah, that's great. We got Tom Berenger in The Substitute. I haven't seen this movie. I think this is going to be kind of funny when I actually do sit down and watch it. Next up is Action Jackson. This movie is hilarious, by the way, because because I love dumb as shit action movies, and that like nailed everything for me. I thought it was super fucking entertaining because the main character drives a car up a flight of stairs. How can you not find that funny? Okay, I gotta set the mic down again. Next up is Tom Selleck in Runaway. I have two Tom Selleck movies. Runaway and one other. Next up is a movie that I think is fucking hilarious. Or, well, kind of. This is Throw Mama from the Train. It's fucking. I thought it was pretty funny. It's apparently like a comedy remake of like a Hitchcock movie. They called Murders on a Train. What in the hell is this? I own this? Okay. It's Fire on the Amazon. I don't know. I own it's the unrated version too. That's fun. Like I own the unrated version of a movie I've never even heard of. Next up, we got an actual studio movie for once instead of whatever the fucking Glory Mar Action Jackson came from. It's Panic Room starring Jodie Foster. I've never seen this movie. All I know is it's probably really funny. Okay, I'm struggling. Ow. Oh shit. I had to move the big boxes. I need to make sure that I can actually grab them. Okay. Next up is Juliette Lewis and William Hurt in The Fourth Floor. I bought this for $1. Oh, this movie stars Shelley Duvall. And I love that like half of my VHS collection It's just video store rentals that someone forgot to return or bought. I think that's hilarious. Okay. I'm gonna go. Fuck. Oh. Spoiling. Alright, next up is a Blake Edwards movie, apparently, called Sunset. It's Bruce Willis and James Garner. I don't know who James Garner is, but I think that's a big deal. Got multiple Michael Caine flicks, apparently. Next up is Sleuth. This stars Laurence Olivier and Michael Caine in a detective movie. Yeah. Oh no! Okay, I know what this is. So Michael Caine is a detective, is a writer of detective stories, and he involves his neighbor, played by Michael Caine, into a series of well-planned crimes to give him money. I was reading the back of the box too. Alright, next up is Casual Sex. And I'm going to reveal something. I think this is a VHS, right? It's not. It's a Betamax. How much did I pay for this? You might be wondering. I paid $1. Alright, next up is James Woods and Brian Dennehy in fucking Bestseller. So they're collaborating on a book of... I don't know anything about this movie. I found it, I thought the cover looked funny, and I see James Woods was in it. Alright, next up, we got an actual classic here. We got an actual cult classic. It's Romancing the Stone. I am going to get Jewel of the Nile on VHS as well, because if I own one movie on VHS and its sequel is on VHS, I'm going to get the goddamn VHS copy. Because my OCD just triggers if I don't own it. Like, if I own one movie on... Because I own... I'll get to those later. Okay. Next up is more VHS tapes. I got a lot. I got like 5 stacks of these. We got Mulholland Falls, not to be confused with Mulholland Drive, by David Lynch. Because I'm gonna, you know what? Short little rant. I have been searching fucking everywhere for that movie. For Mulholland Drive. The only place that I could find it is on fucking Vudu. Like, what the fuck? It's not on any streaming service. You think it would be on, like, fucking Netflix or Paramount Plus or something. But no, you only can rent that damn movie. And I've been also trying to find a physical copy. The only place I can find one is fucking Amazon, and it's like $30 for a goddamn Blu-ray. Fuck you, Amazon. Alright, next up, I got some real actual classics here. It's Jason and the Argonauts, the original. Like, this is the original one done. This is the original done by Ray Harryhausen, who did the effects for this movie. And this is fucking awesome that I own. Like, that is an absolute classic that is on my watch list. And next, I got a movie that's also on the watch list, but it inspired Godzilla. So, already way more cool. It's The Beast from 20,000 Fathoms. I have not sat down and watched this movie, but it is super cool that I own it. Next up is the only reason I got this fucking movie was because Nicolas Cage is in it. It's called Kiss of Death. And he plays a gangster called Little Junior. Like, what the hell? I love Nicolas Cage, but god damn it, Cage. Fuck you for taking all these weird ass roles. Keep making movies. Next up is Cutthroat Island. This one is just super cool to own. This is also on it. This is directed by Renny Harlin, who worked on. I think he. Oh yeah, he worked on Die Hard 2 and Cliffhanger. It said it on the goddamn front of the fucking box. I don't know why I was confused. Oh my god, I forgot this one was in the stack. Okay. Okay. Oh my god. Yes, 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 yes. It's Primal Instinct. Um, this is a movie about BDSM. Now, some of you are wondering, why are you so excited about this? Because the goddamn movie is fucking garbage. I I got like halfway through it, and I had to shut it off because I was tired. And I had to, wake up early the next day. So, I am going to finish it. I might put it on after the stream. Oh, good. I didn't rewind it. Also, another sign of quality. So, it had a label on it. All VHS tapes usually have printed on labels or stickers. You want to know what happened when I took this out of my goddamn VCR? The label fell off. Yeah, legit. I ejected it from my VCR. Literally. The label blew away. That's a sign of a good VHS tape. I'm gonna put this trash back in the box. Okay, we got two more stacks of VHS tapes. I also gotta fix this. Take me off now. I display it like this. I'll show you how I display them in a second. So I usually, when I'm showing up, they're on the shelf, they're like this. So you see only the top bit. So I can accurately see all the titles. I don't want to display them in any weird way. Alright, we're going to move on to the next stack. I'm going to go ahead and get these. The next up is Left Behind. Not the funny Nicolas Cage one. This is a religious movie. I'm not religious. Like, at all. But I own the first two movies. On VHS, because that's funny. I'll show you the second one. But it's Kirk Cameron. That's funny. Okay. Next up is a weird one. I don't know why I got this movie, but I thought it was funny. It's called Asteroid, and it stars Michael Biehn. So, I have no idea what this movie is. It has someone's address on the back, and I can't show that. I'm not doxing anyone. Okay. Next up is Corrupt. I watched this movie with K9. We were surprised when it ended. Because we were somewhat paying attention, but it just ended, like, out of nowhere. Okay, the next one has actually a fucking cool-ass cover. It is the Omega Code. It's very reflective. I thought this one was super cool. I thought the movie looked interesting from that. So I just grabbed it. And on to the last one of this stack. This is Quiz Show. I've not seen this movie because when I went to go and watch it, I forgot. Next up is... Oh man, this movie's great. It is The Watcher, starring Keanu Reeves as a serial killer. I have seen this movie. Okay, I gotta put it back. Facing the right way. I could grab the next movie. Next up is... Next up is Turbulence. I think this is like a Die Hard clone. I can't show the back of it because it has someone's address on it. I can't show that. Okay, here we go. Next movie is called Fair Game, starring William Baldwin and Cindy Crawford. I have not seen this movie. So, that's funny. But I don't know how I kept finding these, by the way. Because I keep finding these movies like about sex and shit. Like how? Yes, ladies, I'm single. Okay. Next one, we got like a weird one. I thought this was kind of cool when I seen it, but I honestly was not impressed. It's Deep Star 6. This movie is kind of fun, but it's also boring as shit. Like there's a lot going on, but also nothing going on at the same time. Okay, next up is called. Okay, good. This one I hate. Oh, thank you for warning me, good sir. Behind you. Okay. Next up is Revelation. They already got him. No, it's he's dead. No, guys, this is my last stream. I should have edited like maybe a picture behind me. Blink twice if you need help. I need help, please. Please. Okay, next up is the hard word. It said it says on the back, if you like the Italian Job, you'll love the hard word. I don't know how accurate that is. I have not seen this movie, by the way. I got that from a half price books. I paid $1 for it. Okay. Time to put the rest of the VHS tapes back. Okay. Oh wait, I still got like 5. Motherfucker. Motherfucker. Actually got to it. They already got me, guys. I fucked up. God damn it. I gotta find them at all. I'm blinking. I'm blinking a lot. Someone help me. This crazy psycho has me organizing his VHS tapes. Someone help. This one. Who trapped you in? Free my boy. Who trapped you in that closet? I don't know, man. I'm stuck. Someone help. Free my boy. He did nothing wrong. I love this bit. I love bits. I love doing bits like this. Because it's funny. Okay. I haven't figured out how this stack goes. Because otherwise it's going to piss me off otherwise. Okay, I think I found it. It's funny. Yes. Okay. Come on. You got this. Don't fall, don't fall, don't fall, don't fall. I still need names. We need names. Boy, something wrong. Free my boy, Jeffrey. Free my boy. God damn it. I can't do all this shit right now, man. Okay. We got like 5 more VHS tapes. We're gonna go through them real quick. I forgot this one came with that. Okay, that's cool. This is called The Long Riders. Okay, laugh it up. Go ahead. Laugh. I'll wait. Pause. Yeah. The Long Riders. Yeah, that ain't helping anyone's case there, buddy. Who signed off on that name? Apparently someone at MGM in 1982. Because it's in a real movie, and it's not fake. Apparently it did well in the box office, too. Okay. Next up, I got 10 to Midnight. This is a Cannon movie. This is a Charles Bronson Cannon movie, so this is a funny one. Um, I'll go ahead and give you like a brief plot synopsis of on this one. Um, it's about Charles Bronson plays a cop in it that hunts down a serial killer that strips naked and kills his victims butt naked. Like, I have no idea how that got released. Nowadays, you try to make that movie, you get sued. Next up is a 50s classic, uh, Forbidden Planet. Like, it is just super cool to own this one in particular. And it's in the big box, so it's even funnier. Next up, we got another Tom Selleck movie, Magnum PI. It's called Lassiter. So it's like Tom Selleck plays Lassiter. It's like he's a thief. So it's like Indiana Jones, but more Nazis. Next up is The Hand. So, I sat down and watched this movie. Nazis of all things, bro. Yeah. There's a lot of Nazis apparently in that movie. The Hand is the name of the stand in JoJo. Yeah, it's not. It's a prequel. We got a prequel to JoJo in here. But The Hand is a horror movie from 80 or 81. And I watched it. I'll give you some details on what happens in this fucking movie. So, there was a major plot point in the film. The guy loses his hand, obviously. That's like the whole major plot of the movie. Michael Caine plays a comic artist, and he loses his hand in a freak accident. And there's a subplot in this movie where his wife in the film is like, I think, thinking about divorcing him, or I think she's just cheating on him. And there was multiple times where she's like, caressing his face, like kissing him, kissing this one guy. And then she sees her husband walk in and just stands there, just blank face staring at him. And I just imagine, I think the joke I made while watching it was, if he doesn't see me. Wait, no, not that. It was, if I don't move, he can't see me. Husbands work like dinosaurs. And every time I just continue to respond as just, I could see you, dumbass. And like, she does this like 8 times in the movie. Like, and now you two are just talking about divorce. You're actively fucking someone else. Besides that, I don't remember a goddamn thing about the movie. Okay, we're gonna move on to the DVDs. I'm not gonna show all of them because, god damn it, there's like 10 stacks worth. Let me breathe. Yeah, I will. Hope work goes good for you, man. All right. So, we got this. We got this, lads. I'm just gonna show. I'm gonna show some highlights of it, obviously, because I don't want to try to pull down these entire stacks and go through them one by one because that's ridiculous. And also, because there's 10 of them. I'm not gonna pull down 10 stacks worth of fucking DVDs and show them off. I might go through the Blu-rays one by one, but I'm not going through all the goddamn DVDs. So let's start with some of the highlights here of stack numero uno. I already showed this earlier, but I'm showing it again because shut up. It's Scott Pilgrim. This movie's amazing. If you haven't seen it, go watch it. Okay. I got another highlight of the stack that I think could be funny. Oh, I got like 3 highlights here, actually. Jesus. Jesus, okay. Fuck you then. Okay. I, I'm throwing shade at you right now, K9. I'm throwing some shade at you. You gave me this. It's fucking Super Mario Brothers, the original, like the '90s one. He gave this to me. Just said, "Do you own this movie?" I said, "No." Here. And I looked at him like, "You fucking dick." I watched it that night, and I hated it. No wonder Bob Hoskins said it was directed by fucking morons. Okay, next up is the X-Files, Fight the Future. I thought this was super cool to own. And it's probably one of my favorite movies from the X-Files. Or just my favorite X-Files thing in general. And we're moving on to the last one. Uh, next up is the X-Files I Want to Believe. I don't like this movie that much. I actually did not like this movie when I first saw it. It's been a while, but I don't think I'm gonna like it if I watch it again. Okay. I did got Blade Runner. The original, not 2049, sadly. Okay, I'm gonna pull this down real quick because this is the last highlight of this stack that I want to show. Because the rest of them are like, oh, that's cool, and then one of them I'm ashamed I own. It's Joker. Next up is the Tales from the Crypt movies, Bordello of Blood and Demon Knight. I might end up selling this because I only want Demon Knight. And I already found a place where I can get a copy of just Demon Knight. Because I don't give two shits about Bordello of Blood. I didn't care when I got the damn movie. Because all I wanted was Demon Knight. And all I had was that. So I'm just going to end up buying Demon Knight, take that off the shelf, and replace it with Demon Knight. I might just keep it, but just keep Demon Knight there. And have that just sitting off to the side somewhere. Maybe in the reject pile. Because there are a number of movies that I have. Because, like, then I have like multiple copies of some movies. Because I got Wolf of Wall Street. K9 gave me his copy. I already own a copy. So now I have two of them. I don't own Goodfellas, but it's not up here. I'll show it off later. But then I own two copies of like the Simpsons movie. And it's like, what? Okay. We'll go through some of these. I got like five. I got a couple I want to show off in this stack, honestly, from stack number 2. Where is it? Okay, I got 5 movies that I'm showing off from this stack. I'm going to start with the bottom because it's how I pull them out. First up is Moonfall. This movie is hilarious. I sat down and watched it, and I had a ball. I love it. It's amazing. It's like, honestly, it is like perfect bad movie. Jesus. Okay. Next up is a Nicolas Cage movie. All right. We got Face Off. This movie is incredible. If you haven't seen it, watch Face Off. Because it's great. Alright, we're moving on to the next movie, and it's another Nicolas Cage film. But it's also one of my personal favorites of all time. It's fucking Ghost Rider. This movie is incredible. I don't give a fuck what people say. This movie is awesome. But I have the 2-disc extended version. It's honestly the best version of the movie. Because it adds like 15 minutes to the movie. And it's honestly super good. Next up is this. So, to those unaware, I absolutely fucking hate this movie. This is a movie I consider the worst movie I have ever seen. And that's saying a lot. Because the reason I hate it is because I can see how it can be actually pretty fun. Okay, next up we got... This is probably going to turn some heads. This is Postal. The movie. It's terrible, yes. But god damn it, it's Uwe Boll's best movie. So, fuck you. Oh, Jesus. Oh, wait, I forgot about the snaps. Damn it. I'll go over them later. Let's move on to the next stack. Let's see. Okay, D. Oh, there goes that. There goes that. Oh, yeah, that's where that is. Okay. Alright, I got a D on this one. Alright. We're going to go from how I grabbed from the first one. First up is Nicolas Cage again. You're gonna notice a pattern here. There's a lot of Nicolas Cage in this collection. This is Nicolas Cage in Color Out of Space. This is a H.P. Lovecraft. That's who it is. This is an H.P. Lovecraft adaptation, and it's super fucking cool. Well, I say that, I haven't sat down and watched it yet. But it's only like an hour and 50 minutes. So, that's cool. Oh, wait, I forgot one. Damn it! I'm gonna show this off real quick because this movie is fucking awesome. It's called Brotherhood of the Wolf. It's an unofficial Bloodborne movie. Well, that's what a lot of people say it is. Even though it came out like 15 years before Bloodborne even released. Okay, 13. 13 years before Bloodborne even released. Because Bloodborne turns 10 years old this year. And that's awesome. Putting it back on the shelf. Okay. Next up. So this is a movie that me, K9, and Kenny watched. It is called Succubus. Hellbent. This movie is fucking stupid. Like, seriously. This movie is fucking stupid. There were multiple moments where I said, bruh. Like, it's a dumb as shit horror movie, so I got what I paid for. But it's a movie that you should seek out. Okay, next up, we got Battle Angel, the OVA. I got this off eBay for like 20 bucks. And it was super cool when I got it. I love that OVA. Yeah, next up. Next up, we got the Indiana Jones First Four Movies collection. It's all the way up to Crystal Skull. So, I've seen the first two movies. I remember watching Temple of Doom as a kid, and then I watched Raiders recently. Again, because I hadn't seen it in like 5 years. So now you're not seeing double vision. We got Spider-Man. Spider-Man 2. And Spider-Man 3. I think it's just super cool that I own all three of those. And then you're definitely not seeing double vision because I don't own anything else like this. It's the Amazing Spider-Man 1 and 2. I like the Amazing Spider-Man, the first one. 2, I thought had a little too much going on. Like, it's fine. It's a decent movie, but we've all seen the memes of what happens to Gwen in that movie. Okay, I don't think I have to hold back spoilers. It's a fucking like 12-year-old movie. But then there's people that haven't seen movies like The Terminator. And that makes me wonder, have people not seen the Maguire Spider-Mans or... Okay, I gotta move this chair because I gotta get access to the shelves. How am I gonna do this to where I don't knock over? Like that. Got it. Okay, so we're on to the next stack. We have, let's see, we did 3. And we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Eight more. Kill me. Okay. I gotta grab the movies off the shelves. Come here. Yes. Oh, definitely. And that's it. I think I got a lot more, but it's called, I want to just try to get through this as fast as possible because, dear God. Okay, first up, we got Late Night with the Devil. This is actually a fucking awesome movie. It's a great horror movie. And I watched it around Halloween, so that makes it even better. Okay, someone out there is going to be jealous. It's Clerks. It's Clerks X. It's the 10th. Jesus. Okay. This is the 10-year anniversary edition. So it's super cool that I own this. In case I ever decide I want to watch Clerks. Alright, next up we got a Tarantino flick. It's Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. This movie is great. Like, if you have not seen it, it has a hilarious, like, ending, like, hilariously fun final, like, 5-6 minutes. Which you should see it. It's a Tarantino flick. It's great. Next up, I don't know why I own this. It's called Splash. This is from Touchstone. This is their first movie. And this is a Disney movie basically. And you can watch it on Disney Plus. They censored like one single shot where you see this woman's ass. And I'm gonna rant about this for a second. Disney, what the fuck are you doing with classic Simpsons? Like, you're cropping out some of the best visual jokes in the show. Fuck you, Disney. Fuck you. Okay. Back 4 down. All right. We're moving on to stack 5. I think I'm only going to go over 2 in this one. Yeah. This. And. Sure, fuck it. Alright. So we're moving on. We got our first movie, TNT Jackson. Yes, this, you are seeing this correctly. This is how I bought it. I bought this in a goddamn half-price book for $1. And it's from a bootleg eBay shop. Like, Jesus. Like, they didn't even try. I'll show you the disc that I got with this. So the first thing you should notice is most DVDs, right, don't look like this. You know what? I have a good example of why. I'll show you what the back of an actual DVD looks like. This is the next movie. So this is what DVDs normally look like. You usually see this. That is basically someone took like a movie, like an MP4 file, and just burned it to a disc. And you can tell that this disc is obviously a printed disc because it isn't even trying to be a disc. Like, it is just the poster art just slammed onto a disc and cut with a hole in it. So this woman has lost her thighs, basically. This movie's also garbage as well. So that makes it even worse. If I could get the goddamn disc back in the case. Alright, we got one more. I know I was just talking shit on Disney, but I'm giving them credit for once. It's Oliver and Company. This is a movie that I grew up on. So that's the only reason I own it is purely for nostalgia. So, yeah. Now you know. Okay. That's the end of stack number 5. Let's move on to stack 6 so I can get this fucking part over with. Okay, I'm gonna grab this. Definitely want to show this off. Alright, Al. There's only 2 that I want to show off. Because the rest of them are just like, that's fine. The first one is Sleepwalkers. This movie is amazing. Oh yeah, sexy, sleek, and horrifyingly scary. Bullshit. Stephen King was out of his fucking mind on coke. So there's nothing scary in that fucking movie. Alright. So the next one is Harbinger Down. This is from the team from Studio ADI. And this is their movie after they were so pissed off at Universal for basically scrapping their practical effects on the thing, on the 2011 film The Thing. The movie's actually pretty fun. It's actually kind of fun to watch. Harbinger Down is not the 2011 Thing movie. That movie fucking sucked. Oh wait, I already own Goodfellas. I just realized that. Um, but the store I fucking had to order this from because it was the only place where it was in stock is literally a state away or 2 states away. And it got delayed like 5 times. Like, bro, you're 2 states over. It's not that hard to ship to my house. Yeah, I'm never shopping from that store again. I'm not listing the store. Just in case if anyone works there. Like, well, fuck you, asshole. Come on. Ah, damn it. There we go. There's a lot of strain. Alright, alright. Now we get to fun stuff. We get to the cool stuff. There's only a couple that I'm showing off in this deck. Oh, one of my more. Well, if I could grab the goddamn movie. Okay, here we go. Alright, here we go. We got it. Alright, first up, we got Die Hard Trilogy. It's the first 3 movies. We got literally here. Oh, they're upside down. No, they're not. So we got Die Hard, Die Hard 2, and Die Hard with a Vengeance. That's just fucking awesome. I don't have to go through streaming. So, next up we get to an actual really fucking awesome movie. Pulp Fiction. Fun fact, I actually owned a previous copy. It was just in a standard DVD case. K9 got this for me. So, thank you, buddy. This makes up for you giving me Super Mario Brothers, you jackass. Yeah, I'm just being a dick about that. But I fucking love Pulp Fiction. I come to the shelf with you. Get up there. Get up there. Get up there, god damn you. Alright, next up, we got Street Fighter Alpha. I've not seen this movie. I got it because it looked cool. And for the fact that I thought, ooh, a Street Fighter movie. That's better than the live action one, probably. And this is a more recent pickup. It's 1941, starring John Belushi and Dan Aykroyd. I've not seen this movie, but I thought it looked funny. So, I'll be watching it soon enough. There we go. Okay, we're back on the shelf. There's a lot of strain here, people. Okay. Let's get the next couple of movies off the shelf. Yes. Yes. And yeah, no, yes. There we go. I think I need some water. I will be right back. I'm going to grab some water. I'm moving the mic. Are we still going? Yeah. Video pause. Continue watching. Yeah. We're gonna skip the Dark Souls stuff. I gotta drag this above it. Alright, I will be right back. Alright, I am back. I have water. Oh Jesus, almost knocked over the tripod. I now have water. Hydration. Alright. I got 3 movies I want to talk about. First one is Hitman. Yeah. If you didn't know there was Hitman movies, there is. There's 2 of them. This one and then one in 2015 called Agent 47. Next up is Shoot 'Em Up. You gotta cover this woman's tits. This is a really fun movie. Paul Giamatti plays the villain. That should be the reason you see this. Next up is Longlegs. This is super fucking cool. This is a super interesting movie. And I would love to kind of do more of an in-depth retrospective at some point. On Longlegs, because I think it's interesting. Onto the shelf with you! Oh, Jesus. That's you. And okay. I think this is the longest I've done a standing stream. Stream. So we got 2 more DVD stacks. And there was Sonic CD music playing. I think. Let's go ahead and grab the next couple of movies. Come on. Give it. Give me my movie. Give it. God damn you. Fighting with the shelf. Shelf, don't piss me off. Okay. Oh, definitely. Okay. Let's go ahead and show off the first one. It's Leon the Professional. And I honestly really like this movie. I watched it with K9 the first time, and I thought it was super cool. So then I got myself a copy. I paid $1 for it. I don't know if that's considered good or an insult. Okay. We got Spy Kids 3D. And I'm going to show you the best part about this. Hello, chat. Yes. The 3D glasses are in here. All like 5 packs of them. And it is so fucking cool that I have this. Now I can watch 3D movies. It is also so weird seeing it like this. Because when it's filmed, you can't see what I was seeing, but it was so weird seeing the colors just in my face like that. It's so weird. 3D is weird, man. Yeah, I got 1, 2, 3. I got 4 fucking pairs of 3D glasses. That is so cool. I'm putting Spy Kid back on the shelf. Get back up there. Alright, next up. This one is interesting. I'm going to cover why. So this is called Roads to Riches. That stars Robert Forster, Rose McGowan, and Kip Pardue, as well as Harry Hamlin. But the movie was filmed under the title of Strange Hearts. So, I'm also going to tell you why this is special. So, do you see that? That little purple marker that says screening DVD? This copy of this specific movie is a screener. So imagine this. You work at a retail store, like a video store in the 90s or something, like Blockbuster. This is the copy of the movie you would get. The studio would send it to you, and you would watch the movie and decide whether or not you would want to purchase copies for your customers to rent. That's just interesting. I'm not even supposed to have this, so I don't know who had it before I did. Alright, I'm gonna get these three out of the way, because they're super fucking cool, and someone's probably gonna be jealous of me. So, I mentioned, no, I didn't. I didn't mention these movies on stream. So, I got Batman Begins, fucking Dark Knight, and Dark Knight Rises. I own all three of them because these movies are fucking awesome. Dark Knight Rises, I think, is the only one that I'm not too much of a fan of. But I love Dark Knight. Dark Knight is fucking awesome. Heath Ledger is the Joker. God damn it. Fucking peak cinema. Come on. Get up there. Get up there. God damn you. Do not make me do this one by one. You're gonna make me do this one by one. Get up there. Fuck you. Yeah, but you... Stack is a piece of shit. Alright. We have the last movie of this stack, then we move on to the final DVD stack. I might... Motherfucker! So, you remember Action Jackson, right? I just realized I own 2 copies of it. Son of a bitch. I just realized that just now, as I'm streaming. How the hell did I just realize that? Motherfucker. Alright, well, I'm gonna have to buy another Snapjay, so I'll just put that in the rejects. Next up, we got WALL-E. Disney is getting more credit from me. WALL-E is still a fucking great movie. And yes, this is actually in its original case. Oh, well, there goes that. All this goddamn paper. Disney, this movie is trying to be better for the environment, damn it. But it's in the original case. This is how it originally came. It came in this eco-friendly packaging. I'm gonna throw those papers away. Or recycle them. Because I don't want them. Okay. We are now on to the last stack of DVDs. Thank God. I got too many fucking movies. I swear to God, if I own 2 copies of another movie, I'm gonna get pissed at myself. I'm gonna be angry. Alright. I'm showing off the last 2 DVDs in this stack. I'm going to go over just brief highlights of the snap stacks of the Warner cases. So I'm going to try to do maybe 2 from each stack or just like 8 in general. So first up is Wallace and Gromit, Curse of the Were-Rabbit. This is a fucking great movie. I forgot how, like, ridiculously funny it is. So next up is Brendan Fraser's The Mummy. Am I just putting a hole in my wall? No. Okay. But I have the first 2 Mummy movies. That's the only 2 I care about. I don't care for the 3rd one. Some people are probably wondering, wait, there's a 3rd one? Yes. Not 3rd. Fucker. Why are you such a bitch? There. Fuck's sake. Hate these stacks sometimes, man. Need more water. Okay. Now that I noticed that I have 2 copies of Action Jackson, I can't unsee it. God damn you. Come on. Give me it. Give it. Stop fighting with me. Stop fighting with me. That is never wise. Because eventually I'm just gonna get sick of you and throw you in the garbage. Alright, first up, we got the Goonies. Fucking love the Goonies. But every time I've tried to rewatch I shut it off after 20 minutes. Because I found out this movie is ridiculously boring for the first 20 minutes. God damn it. Get off of there. Alright. Next up is The Lost Boys. Fuck yeah. Just in general, fuck yeah. The movie's great. Nothing else to say. God. Will you just get on the stack and stop being a bitch? God damn it. Stop. Fuck you. Jesus. And if anyone starts bitching at me, saying like, oh, that's not that hard, I could reach up there. Fuck you. Okay? Fuck you. Come on. At this point, I'm just gonna pull down the snaps. So then I don't have to fight with them as much. So then I can grab the one. Why didn't I do that earlier? I'm fucking dumb as shit. There. Got the next 2 stacks down. And I'm still out of breath. Alright. I got the next movie that I'm showing. It's 1989's Batman. This movie's fucking great. I own all 4 of the like 90s and early 2000s, like before pre-Nolan Batman movies, except like the Adam West one. Okay. I'm gonna show this one off because I think this one's cool. It's The Maltese Falcon, starring Humphrey Bogart. So, I thought I needed to own some more classic movies, so I bought a few classic movies. Onto the show. Give me it. I use Richard Pryor down here. Okay. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Oh, there we go. Okay. I have 2 I want to show off on this stack. First up is fucking Scooby-Doo. Hell yeah. Scooby-Doo. All I really gotta say. And next up is Fear.com. This movie's mid as fuck. Back onto the shelf. Alright, I got another one that's questionable with its title. It's Shaft. Go ahead. Laugh it up. I'll wait. Okay, you done? Good. I've seen this movie. It's 70s as hell. Oh wait, there's actually another one I want to show off. Alright, next up is fucking Demolition Man. This one I just realized. And also, if I'm ear raping the mic a little too much, I'm sorry. But fuck you. Just turn down your volume. Oh. What's new? Still, they're coming after you. Na 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 na. All right, come here. As well. No. I swear to God, I will smack you. I'm just getting down the rest of the goddamn snap stacks because I'm tired of fucking with them. Okay. I got the rest of the stacks down. Time to show them off. Okay. First up is from Snap Stack 7. It's the Gremlins movies. I think Gremlins 2 is by far the funnier one, but Gremlins is also just cool to own. Okay. Lift. Come on, get up there. Get up there. I know you can. God damn it. I will grab a chair later and I will fix it. Shut up. Shut up for laughing at me struggling. Whoever just laughed at me, fuck you. Okay? Fuck you. You try goddamn reaching up at the top of these damn stacks. Alright. Next up is Tango and Cash. This is apparently a buddy cop movie. I haven't seen it. But it has Stallone and fucking Kurt Russell. And Stallone wears glasses. Put in the rest of it. Alright. We got 2 more. And we're done. Then I got Blu-rays. But I think I got some of the best for last. Alright, I both 4 at the... And I'm going to show them off here. First up is Dark City. Oh, I just noticed that there is a commentary track from fucking Roger Ebert on this movie. That's interesting. I haven't seen this movie. Next up is a Keanu Reeves movie, The Devil's Advocate. I haven't seen this one either. Okay, I'm getting to a movie I think a lot of people have seen and someone would probably kick my ass for. It's The Iron Giant. And honestly, this super cool looking box art. Anyone who's jealous, suck it. Someone out there is probably like, I'm gonna kick your ass if I see you in person. Next up is The Cell. I haven't seen this movie either, but apparently Ebert says it's a fucking it's amazing. But maybe I'll have to watch it. Alright, I pulled down 3 more. And these are the last 3 of the stack. First up is Valentine. I watched this movie recently. And, I don't really know what to say. It was just it was entertaining. But I don't know what else to say. Alright, next up is Species. And some of you might be saying, wait, that's not a fucking Warner Brothers or New Line movie. No, it's not. It's MGM. Nice eye. MGM and did this as well, but they're the only other ones to do it. Alright. Now we're getting to a movie that, ever since I bought it, like, people have just been raving about suddenly. Like, I see, like, copies of this everywhere. And then on Reddit, it's like, oh man, Bullet was fucking amazing. It's Steve McQueen in Bullet. But it's like, is this just because I found a copy of this? Now I'm getting, like, people saying, like, raving about this movie? Like, I've seen so many people rave about this movie saying, oh my god, this is fucking great. This is a great fucking movie. It's amazing. 10 out of 10. What the fuck? Alright. That's the end of it. Okay. I'm gonna pull down the Blu-rays. But this is just enough to where I can go over them one by one. And it's about the same length as the 360. It's just a bit taller. Also going to lower tripod back down to a stable height where I don't look so small. Right. Also crooked. Alright. We are back at the Blu-ray. We're back in the chair now. Finally. Home stretch. Home stretch, everyone. So let's go. We're just going to go from top to bottom. And I'll talk about them. So first up, we have Van Helsing. This is like a fucking great movie. I don't care what any of you say. It's great. Fuck you if you don't. If you don't believe me. Next up is Knives Out. It's a great mystery, but honestly, I haven't seen it in a while. So, fuck off. Next up is Cemetery Man. This is an actual Blu-ray as well. It's just in a black case because I guess Severin thought it was funny. Uncharted the movie. I fucking hate this movie. Yeah. It's gonna stay on the floor until I pick up the stack. Next up is This Is the End. I thought this was super funny when I first seen it. And it also has a giant demon dick. That is absolutely hilarious. Next up is the first 3 Paranormal Activities, so the only good ones. I got this because I don't own the Paranormal Activity movies. At least I hope I don't. Next up is Evil Dead Rise. I love this movie. This is I seen this in theaters when it came out. And it was fucking great. I can't remember what I was gonna say, so I'm moving on. Next up, I'm gonna go ahead and get these out of the way. Next up is the Tron movies. I love the Tron movies. I'm super excited for Tron Ares coming out in October or November. And it's super cool that I own these movies in general. Because I have a poster of Tron Legacy in my room. So, it's super cool that I own the movies because they're fucking great movies. Super excited for Tron Ares though. Like, no lie. Next up is the 2013 Evil Dead. I prefer this over the original, honestly. Like, the original is a great movie, don't get me wrong, but if you give me an option to put on that, like, the original The Evil Dead from 1981, or the 2013 one, I'm putting on the 2013 one because it's more entertaining to me. Next up is the first 6 Alien movies. I don't own Romulus. But this is all of them up to Covenant, and that's super cool. And Alien through Alien Resurrection has, like, a special edition. So Alien's got its director's cut. Aliens has got a special edition. Alien 3 has got the assembly cut. And Alien Resurrection has its special cut. Then Prometheus and Alien Covenant are the only 2 without, like, a different version of the film. But, it's super cool that I own these in general. I think they're great movies. Well, Alien and Aliens are fucking amazing movies. Alien 3 I just thought was okay. I haven't seen the rest. Next up is Ghostbusters Afterlife. I already own Ghostbusters. It would make sense for me to own Ghostbusters Afterlife. I need to get Ghostbusters 2. I liked Afterlife. I haven't seen it in a bit, though. Sorry, I am, like, kind of running on fumes here. So I'm gonna try to hurry this up so I can go kind of relax. But, next up is the first 8 Saw movies up to Jigsaw. I don't own Spiral and I don't own Saw X, but apparently there's a new Saw coming out this year. So that's interesting. Next up, we got Into the Spider-Verse. I thought that was super cool to own. I like it. I haven't seen it in a while, though. I think it's still probably going to hold up. But, I have seen like Across or Beyond. I think it's Across the Spider-Verse. It has just been a while. And honestly, I think the first like 20 minutes of that movie kind of suck. Oh yeah. Next up is From Dusk Till Dawn. This is a great fucking movie. If you haven't seen From Dusk Till Dawn, god damn it, go watch it. Great. Next is a movie I kicked myself for not seeing sooner. It was The Lighthouse. This movie is actually really interesting. And I fucking hate myself for not seeing it sooner. Because it's actually really good. Next up is the Blade trilogy. So we got Blade, Blade 2, and Blade Trinity. I love Blade and Blade 2. Blade Trinity is a piece of shit. Next up is Alita, Battle Angel, the live action one. I love this movie. I love Alita in general. I have the manga, actually. I think I'll show that off later. Nah, you know what? Fuck it. I'll put it... I have the deluxe edition. It's the big-ass box set of Alita. And it's so fucking cool. I got it as a Christmas gift. I don't feel like trying to haul that big-ass box down because it's fucking heavy. Because they're big-ass fucking books, too. Next up is Christopher Nolan's Tenet. This is a interesting movie. I wouldn't say it's a great movie, but it was interesting, but I think it was just confusing me. Which is probably why I haven't put it on since. Okay, I'm going to show this one off, even though I don't technically own the full movie. And some of you might be asking, wait, how do you not own a full fucking movie when you have the goddamn case? You're holding the goddamn movie in your fucking hand. Well, it's called... The people I bought it from at a store in the local mall fucking lost the other disc. How do you lose 2 discs? How do you lose the goddamn cover art, but still keep the goddamn slip cover? Sorry, that just pissed me off when I bought it. So I don't consider it a complete copy. I'm gonna just set these on the goddamn. Alright, next up we got The Exorcist. The original. This is the extended director's cut, and it's honestly the version you should see of the movie. People say it's scary. It's not. Because it's scary on your first watch. On your second or third watch, it's a comedy. Next up is Salem's Lot. This is another Stephen King movie. And on the back of the box, I love that it says, one of the last truly great gothic vampire films. I haven't seen the new movie Nosferatu, but I hear that's a really great vampire movie. Next up is The Invisible Man from 2020. I absolutely love this movie. I thought it was a really fucking great movie because it yeah, it's a bit cheesy at times, but damn it, it's fun to watch. Next up is The Blues Brothers. Fuck yeah, The Blues Brothers, classic comedy. Classic comedy. All right, now we're moving on to the last let me see. Uh, we got 9 more. So we got the Bill and Ted movies. I love the Bill and Ted movies. The first one has a lot of slang that doesn't age well nowadays. It's still a great movie. It just has a lot of things that uh, if the if Twitter got a hold of it, it would not fly today. Next up is Liar Liar, starring Jim Carrey. I love Jim Carrey movies. They're fucking hilarious. And this is no doubt one of his funnier roles. I think Sonic is probably his funniest role recently. Like, that comes to mind if I think Jim Carrey. But this is probably up there as, like, my second or third pick. Okay. Next up, I got the first 2 John Wick movies. So, this is a UK copy or like a European copy. I don't know. I'm able to watch the movies, so that's cool, but I only own the first 2 on Blu-ray and I own the third one on DVD, so it's pissing me off. All right, next up is Ace Ventura. This is an Australian copy because Blu-ray is weird. There's no region locking on DVDs. If you buy a UK DVD, you can't watch it. If you buy a UK Blu-ray, you can watch it anywhere. Next up, we got Ready Player One. I don't care what some people say about this movie. I think it's pretty fucking entertaining. So, it's good, but not great. I understand that. If some people says, "Nah, this movie sucks." Well, I understand where you're coming from. It's not great. I'm not going to go out of my way to defend it. I thought it was just entertaining to me because I seen it in theaters. All right, next up we got the Evil Dead and Evil Dead 2. I bought this at an FYE here in the state I live in the mall in my town, before they shut it down like assholes and replaced it with a now shut down sports card shop. Bring back FYE, damn it. Next up is Army of Darkness. I prefer this one, honestly. You give me a choice between Evil Dead, like, I'm putting on Evil Dead 2 or Army of Darkness any day over the original. Because I may love the original, I think it's a great movie, but I'm putting on those two because they're more fun to watch. Okay, now we're getting to the movie that if you ask me what my favorite movie is, I'm saying this movie. It's John Carpenter's The Thing. This movie is fucking great. But it is not for people with, like, who's squeamish. Because it has a lot of body horror. It has, I mean, a lot. And I mean a fuck ton of body horror. So, it's not for those people that don't like body horror. So, this movie's not for everyone. But it is for me, damn it. And now we move on to the last thing. It's 8 of the Universal Monster movies. You could tell I've owned this box for a while because this box is an absolute shambles. Like, this thing is falling apart at the seams. I've owned this for about 7 years now. And it was one of the first Blu-ray things I got. Alright, time to put the stack up. Right. Okay. Hi, Uncharted. Fucking hate that movie. Alright! Hell yeah. So that's the collection. Literally my stuff. That is just all the stuff I own that I cared to show off in this stream. To all the people who tuned in tonight, honestly, super fucking big thanks to you guys. Because I know this stream probably wasn't the most entertaining. But I wanted to do this for a while anyways. Because I wanted to show off the collection in some capacity. And I thought, okay, maybe a video where people can leave comments or something. But it was more funny. I think this stream was the best way to go about it, in all honesty. Because that meant I got to interact with you guys. I got to, talk to you guys. I got to interact with the chat. So I thought it was a better idea in general. And to all the people that keep seeing that light flicker, that happens a lot, honestly. Because something is kicking on or kicking off. And I'm on a different circuit. But, fuck, what was I saying? Right. And to all the people that checked out One Hell of a Reference, seriously, thank you. Like, I cannot believe how well some of those songs did. Like, I think 2 of them are sitting above 110 views right now. I'm not 100% sure. I think they're at 115 or so. And then I got also some comments on some of them. So that's super great to know. Another thing is, I want to thank you guys for just kind of hanging in there. I know videos have still been very inconsistent. I am working on one. I'm working on a Hitman video where it's just me kind of fucking around in some of the levels. Well, in most of the levels. Because it's going to be a 3-parter. And also Reddit 6. I'm pushing it back till like maybe June or July. Because I got to finish editing. And editing takes a long time. So if you don't like that, well, cry about it. Literally all I have to say. I am most likely going to be ending stream. I'm actually trying to make my way back to the PC. Because I've been streaming for how long? How long have I been streaming? I've been streaming for almost over 3.5 hours. So, it's also 9 o'clock. I got shit I gotta do tonight. I'm gonna try to go edit. But, anyways. Thank you guys all for tuning in tonight. Hope you guys have a great rest of your week. And I will be seeing you again soon. Don't worry. I'll be back again. Next time at the desk. Alright. See you guys.